し生まれ変わったらその時はさ
Hello loves, welcome back to another video. Today we are reading Some Villians Don't Get a Choice, Chapter 4. This one is your POVs. This story is by my very good friend Alana. Again, thank you for your story, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Some Villians Don't Get a Choice, Chapter 4, your POV. You woke up the next day. You sat up to see that Dabby was also asleep, sitting next to you on the floor at the foot of the bed. You get up, stretching as you walk over to him, kneeling in front of him. You pat him on the shoulder to wake him up, and you see his head move. You feel the good vibration when you pat him again. His eyes open to you, his electric blue piercing eyes. Good morning. You should sleep on the bed. The floor is uncomfortable. He just closes his eyes and opens his eyes again, so you pick him up and lay him on the bed. You pull the covers over him and he falls back asleep. You walk around to see if there's a bathroom. You look and you see another door. You walk into the door and open it. You see that it's a bathroom. Your eyes light up because you haven't showered in days and your hair was a mess. But before you did, you looked around for some clothes that you could borrow from Dabby. You walked closer to a dresser, and as you opened it, you saw some clothes. You saw that he had smaller clothes, so you grabbed a smaller pair of boxers, black jeans, and a plain white shirt with the hoodie you had on. You walked back to the bathroom, put the clothes down, and got into the shower. After you were done, you got out, put the clothes on, did your hair, and looked at yourself in the mirror. Wow, I look good, and these clothes fit perfectly, you thought to yourself. You got out of the bathroom to see Dabby still asleep, so you walked to the fridge to see that there's new food in it. There you see eggs, ham, orange juice, and some potatoes. You grab the food and start cooking on the portable electric stove on the table. When you were done, you put the food on the table and you look up to see Dabby walking towards you. You sign, "Good morning, Dabby. I made you breakfast." He looks at you weird. You look at yourself, then you look back at him. "Oh, sorry, I borrowed some clothes. Sorry for not asking." You sign to him. "No, it's okay. So, you made breakfast?" Dabby signs. Then looking at the food. "Yeah, I hope you like it." You sign. He sits down and you give him the food. He takes his fork and takes a bite of the food, and you see his eyes widen. "Wow, Wyan, this is amazing. I haven't had food like this in forever." Dabby signs happily. "I tried to do with what you provided." You sign back, also eating the food. After you and Dabby eat, Dabby got up and walked to the bathroom. You got up and took the dishes. You washed them. By the time you were done, Dabby walked out of the bathroom and signs, "I'm going out for a bit, but you can do whatever you want. Just don't go outside, okay?" You nod your head in agreement. You do not question where he is going as he pats your head and leaves. When he left, you started to look around. You saw that the house was dirty and there weren't things in the right places, so you looked under the sink to see if there were some cleaning supplies, and there was. You grabbed the supplies and started cleaning. You cleaned the bathroom, kitchen, and where you and Dabby slept. You also rearranged some furniture. Once you were done, you put all of the supplies back. You sat down and looked to see what time it was. You saw that it was 12:30. Dabby had left around 9:45. You look around the warehouse to see that it's more livable, and it looks a lot better. You feel vibrations. You stand close to the door to see who it was, and when the door opened, and far enough to hide if needed, someone opened the door. You saw that it was Dabby holding some bags for you to help him. You grab some of the bags and put them on the table. You look in the bags to see if there are clothing and some more food. You look at the clothes and you saw that they were your size. "Did you buy me clothes?" You signed to Dabby. "Yes, I did, but I didn't know what you liked, so I just guessed you liked them." Dabby signed back. "Yes, I do like them. Thank you so much." You sign happily. "Is it okay if I give you a hug?" You ask, walking towards him. He stares at you. like he's thinking. Yeah, sure, kid. Dabby signs to you, then holding out his arms. You go out and hug him tightly, trying to say thank you as he hugs you back and pats your head. You let go and look at him. You smile brightly. How old are you, kid? Dabby signs. I'm 14. You sign back to him. Wow, you're young. Do you have any parents? Dabby asked. No, they abandoned me at a very young age. I don't know what they look like. When my quirk activated, my parents were afraid of me and gave me to the orphanage to the people who didn't know what to do with me. So they put quirk canceling bracelets on me and put me far away from the rest of the children. I had to learn to sign language on my own. They just gave me the books to read them, and soon as I turned 12, I got a job and moved into a house because I didn't want to stay there. You sign, looking at Dabby. Well, kid, that's good for you. And who needs parents anyway? Come on, kid, let's put the groceries away and your clothes. And thank you for cleaning up this place. It looks nice. Dabby signs, then pats you on the head again. You and Dabby put the clothes and groceries away. You make lunch and Dabby eats while talking to you for a while. Dabby starts making you laugh. You try to stay quiet, then he starts to tickle you. You laugh harder, but you hold it in. Hey, stop, you say out loud. Dabby stops tickling you, but it's like he's frozen in place. You cover your mouth and you don't see or feel any shockwave. You're shocked by this. Hey, what did you do? Why can't I move? And why didn't a shockwave hit me? Dabby says out loud. I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna try something. I hope this works. You read his lips and you sign back. Move. You say out loud, but again no shockwave and Dabby is able to move again. Is this part of your quirk? Dabby signs to you, still shocked of what happened. I don't know. You sign back, confused. Well, let's try it again. Okay, I'm gonna stand up and you say something, but I think it has to be a command. Other than commands, you create shockwaves. Dabby signs. Then he stands up. You just nod. Sit down. Dabby sits on the floor. Stand up and walk to the fridge and get me a banana. Dabby stands up and walks to the fridge and gets the banana, then hands it to you. You take the banana. Stand still. You say and Dabby stands still. Can you hear me? Dabby says out loud. Yes, I can hear you. I'm using my quirk. You sign. Okay, that's good. Can you let me move now? He says, still standing still. Oh, yeah, sorry. You sign. Move. You say out loud. Oh, thanks. Well, I guess you can control people with your voice, but if you talk normally, you create shockwaves. But if you give commands, you don't create shockwaves, but you create like some trigger that tells people's minds to listen to you, but they are still conscious when you control them. Dabby signs, then looks out at the window to see that it's getting late. Come on, kid, let's go to sleep. Tomorrow we'll train your quirk more. Dabby signs to you. Yeah, okay. Are you going to sleep on the floor again? You can sleep on the bed with me. I don't take much space, so I can sleep in the corner. You sign to him with a tired look on your face because you haven't used your quirk that much before and it drained your stamina. Okay, if that's okay with you. Dabby signs. Yes, it is. You sign back. You and Dabby change your clothes and crawl onto the bed, going into the corner, trying to make enough space for Dabby to sleep. Dabby lays down and the both of you fall asleep. Okay, so is it just me or is like this super cute? Like I want a big brother. I need a big brother like Dabby. I have one, Itachi, of course, because you know Sasuke is my twin. But like Oni-san died, so like I need a brother, okay? Like the last time I saw Naruto Shippuden, I believe my Oni-san died. Like you don't understand how hard it was for me to not just pause the show and end it right there. You don't understand how exhausting it is to go through such a heartbreak like that, because I look up to Itachi. That's my only son, my older brother, and then he just up and dies. Like, what? He was supposed to. But the fight between Sasuke and Itachi is really good. It's really good. Sorry if I spoiled anything, but it's really good. Like, the fight is just pure chef kiss. Like, very amazing. Sorry if I was talking weird because I was trying to, like, I got excited and my accent came out, and so, like, I was trying to control it, but, like, also just talk at the same time, so sorry about that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, loves.